you guys can say hello to Maddie as well while we're here. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hey, Maddie.
Why has everyone moved again? For some reason, everyone's moved on the stream. We have two.
No, everyone's in place except you see me twice.
You know what? We're gonna keep it like that. There you go.
No.
Annie, we have just the big head dragon lady now instead. But anyway, hello guys, welcome to the Crimson Petal, welcome to CarpeDM Live. We have a nice fresh look for Lou, as they have now got a laptop. So we can, it's going to be much nicer for them, much more convenient. And we're going to be getting straight into it. The last episode was just fighting all the way through. And there was a couple of lucky streaks. Theodore was knocked unconscious, and you got 2 death saves, right? Because they hit you. Ooh. As Rascal was able to try and get up to them, but could not find them. Kia joined them in the fray, sensed the aura of murder, swung, and then took the assassin's not head off. He chopped him in 2, if I remember rightly, from shoulder straight down. Theodore came back to life thanks to a flying little boy flying out the window like Superboy, going down, legs just dangling in the air for some reason.
I don't think it was gracious flying. I think it was more Gmod no clipping.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea. Have you ever been on one of those trampolines where they have the like straps next to it? You know what I mean? And it's like boy tried to do a front flip but got stuck halfway.
Yeah.
And he's just like this. But Theodore was back up. Unfortunately, people were starting to split up because there's a lot of pressure on a lot of people. Oakley had to jump into the darkness to save her own skin because they got a bad run of attacks on them, which left Neela and Annie left upstairs. And unfortunately to Neela, the one who was against them, it's almost like you are their target and they want to get their target. And unfortunately, Neela summoned a air elemental to try and stop them. They threw a dagger, it hit Neela. Neela went unconscious. The air elemental dropped, unfortunately, because he can't hold onto the spell. They threw one more dagger at Neela while they were on the floor. Neela takes one step closer to death. And then we ended the session there, which leaves Boy next. Everyone ready to play? Finish this fight off? All right. And people in chat, the monkey that was hidden, all right? That's part of something what one of the players can do. It's not a secret monkey hiding in the bushes, all right? Relax.
Just a monkey out in the open.
Just a random monkey. Welcome to Winter Haven.
Random chimpanzee.
Just standing by and watching all this unfold, like.
He has glasses as well. And we're just like, oh, interesting.
From Overwatch.
Yeah, exactly. What's the Overwatch called? Overwatch monkey?
Remember his name.
Winston. This monkey. It's this monkey in the end. Monkey. Anyway, Boy.
Huh?
Currently, Theodore is next to you. Kia's starting to run into... Now, Kia, I think you climbed up at the last session, right? So you're trying to get into the room. You used all your movement, unfortunately, get to the top. You weren't able to enter. From your perspective, Boy, you can't see anything apart from Theodore and Kia Theodore next to you and Kia trying to climb up. What are you gonna do?
How's Theo looking?
Theo?
Well, I have 20 health points.
Is that what you say?
Yes, exactly.
I got 20 points to hit, dude.
I need to get back into the character. Hold on. Okay, so I'm alright, dude.
Okay.
And is just Theo still clutching his chest and just like he has an asthma attack, but just.
Okay. Okay, hang about. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him again.
Okay.
First level, just to and as I do it, I just say, "I'm gonna need a bit stronger support."
Calling
So-
the
You're
artillery.
hanging on to me.
Yeah, well, just like I put the hand on the back and cast Cure Wounds, and then I climb on Theo's back to get higher to see if I can just get high enough to where the window is from where we're standing.
I mean,
the second floor.
it has been established, by the way, if we were doing what I think you're doing, you don't actually need to see where Magnus was.
No,
So you can just call him. Think
but
about
I think the boy wants to see at least some kind of action because the only thing he can see is the first floor because he is the shortest of the group.
Because you're a little gnome, you won't be able to climb all the way up, unfortunately.
Well, I don't need full climbing. I just need to see like the sparks in the window.
Let's do. You know what you'll do? Let's do this then. You have to step back so you can actually see up. If you go closer, you won't be able to see it. So you take a step back, and you do see like a few of the blue little arcane. It's interesting. It's like a.
But isn't boy climbing me to see?
Oh, you're climbing Theodore?
Yeah, I'm climbing Theo to see.
I
Also,
completely
Theo,
misunderstood.
you get an extra 10 points of HP back.
So Theodore puts his arms under, and you just goes.
Well, also, I want to help Theo as well. Like, I just thought I may as well combine the two together
Totally.
in my ultimate plan. So yeah, I just cast Cure Wounds and then climb onto his back, and then as my bonus action, I take my whistle out and blow it and summon Steel Defender.
Yeah. All right. Let me bring the boy out, shall I? Hang on a second.
I'm here. Say second boy. Boy does not want to be upstaged as the first boy.
Second boy. And
Boy
here's
the
what
second.
you see the glow just, and then you hear a, and you can just see like the horn from where
Steam
you
coming
are.
off.
Yeah, just it's the Popeye. It was established for people who are just watching. We had to change the size of Magnus because technically they're a rhino, which counts as a huge beast. So
I've always imagined him as the size of a rhino as well. I always didn't understand why you guys always had him smaller than he actually was.
It was more for like the layout. I was like, I'll just put it there, but really, he's a big boy. So you hear like the crumbling of the bed just on the floor.
I just kind of go, oh, he's out.
You'll pay for that. We'll pay for that. It's fine. We'll pay for that.
And I just kind of hope, because I can't command him, as another thing we discussed.
Yes.
But he can at least move on his own.
I could say, yeah, he can move on his own. So here's how it would be. I believe the door itself was like swung open anyway. So he does see Neela face down on the floor. So Magnus would. Are you done with your turn? Sorry, boy.
I do have some movement, but you can explain how Magnus works.
Yeah. But we'll have a little bit of a. Like, it takes 5 feet move to be lifted up, just for time wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Magnus will be moving straight up, but this is after you finish your turn.
Yeah, after my initiative. In that case, since you scorned us last time, where's the door?
The door.
Yeah,
Kia
to go inside.
Kia climbed over the door to climb up to the window because no one's tried the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the door.
Sure. Okay.
Still on my shoulders.
I would have jumped down. I would have just like stood
Okay.
on your shoulders just to like blow the whistle and then just jump down afterwards.
So we're gonna say, just to give you a little bit. I don't want you to be like walking to the door and then that's it. But you get to the door, all right?
Yeah.
You check it and it's locked.
Okay.
That's it.
Good thing I have lock picking abilities, but that's for next round.
There you go. So, Magnus will, as it drops, it looks around to try and find you, but it can't find you. It looks and sees Neela on the floor, and it just goes, and then the door itself is smaller than Maggie. So, do me a favor, just roll me a strength check just to see what happens.
Yeah, I need his stats up.
You do.
Straight. Not too bad. Ooh, nice. 21.
So here's what happens. He's still a big, chunky boy, right?
Yeah.
He's basically double the width of the door itself.
Yeah.
But he manages to get its head into the door and like goes with its horn to just widen the gap. So basically, its head is through the door, sort of looking over Neela, because its shoulders are still jammed in. But rhinos have big heads, y'all. So you can see, you won't be able to see this, but Magnus is like looming over Neela, just looking around, and it does see the Death's head assassin on the right hand side, and just sort of looks, and you can't hear it. Neela, you're like sort of unconscious, but you can hear little bits here and there. You
See a shadow looming over, and
it's more the case you hear as the steam comes out the nose. as the death head looks, kind of terrified where the fuck this creature came from. All right, and that is Boy's go. That is Magnus's go. Theodore, you've just helped. You've been cured, and then you just helped Boy lift up. You were a bit of a cheerleader, and then Boy ran off. What do you want to do?
I mean, I joined the others.
Okay.
Like I go through the. Isn't one of the front windows like broken?
Yes.
Okay, so Theo is going to just go through the broken window.
Yeah, that's totally fine with me. So let's have a look at how much movement you have, though, Theo.
Hold on. Ah, shoot.
Man, I've got some music on and it's awesome. Holy shit. I think it's from Black Flag.
I have 30.
Cool. So
Should be.
5, 10, 15. Make me an acrobatics check real quick, Theodore.
Where's...
Oh, that's why I can't move you. I was moving the world, so as you guys are doing your thing, the world is going... Which actually thematically makes sense. So let's actually see what happened.
That is... Wait, you said acrobatics, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, so that is... 14?
14, you can get through it. Yeah, you can get through it.
Okay.
So you land on the table, the little dining table for 2. It's very romantic. There's a little flower that's been smashed because you landed on it, but that's fine.
Nice. Okay. Am I able to see Mila behind...
No, Neela's above you. So Neela's on the second
Oh.
floor. You're on the lower floor. Neela's at the top floor on the
Right.
balcony around it.
The map doesn't help.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Am I able to see... Like, do we have any of the enemies in the first floor?
Make a quick perception check.
Why?
You asked.
Why? I know, but like...
Hey, I had to deal with this when I was Thok with like -1 investigation stuff. And I was like, what can I find?
Just fucking... just move. Just keep going.
No, tell me.
It's 4.
Awesome. You do see Rascal.
Hey, there's something.
And Rascal's sort of just table hopping right now.
God. Rascal. Hey, yo, Rascal!
Oh,
Are you
Theo.
hurt?
You okay, sugar?
I'm fine. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. I'm very okay.
Why are you balancing on the table? Cutlery smashing everywhere. And your
Imagery
hair's
is great.
Just thinking I'm a survivor.
Just 2 people standing on tables trying to get places, not really getting places.
So Theodore,
Okay,
you
so-
still have an action. You still have a bonus action. Do what do you want to do?
If I only... Okay, I'm just gonna give Rascal another bardic inspiration.
I think he's within 30 feet of you. Let me just double check.
I did already
think
get
so.
one.
You did.
You know what?
Yeah,
did.
last.
Yes, you did.
Can I
Outside.
can I
you
give
round.
you another one?
No, it doesn't stack.
Oh, it's sad.
I mean,
okay,
if you
give
can
me-
use your action if you want to keep moving forward towards Rascal. If you don't want to do
How
anything
much-
else for your action, you can just take your 30 feet.
You know what?
as an action.
I'll do that. I'll take my action to move towards Rascal.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Ah!
Get off the table.
Yeah, let's have a
Or
look.
face plant.
Yeah.
Watch me just fucking faceplant this fucking... Okay, so that's 15.
Oh, you're alright. Yeah, so it's you sort of oh, you know what happens? As you're dancing, the table like drops, but you sort of fall with it as like 1 foot drops, and you just smoothly go doof onto the floor, and then
Oh,
you carry on
I like
running.
it. I like it.
Kind of like they do with the chairs and dance sequences, you know, that kind of vibe.
He's drifting.
You'd be
Yeah.
drifting. So you're gonna take your full action, are you, to just move?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what? With that, you actually had a fair bit of movement left, so you can get on the table with Rascal, and then you can do some dancing while you're on there. Again, cutlery,
Breakfast
roses,
Club.
smashed on the floor. Yep.
Just the fucking Breakfast Club.
Yep.
Just,
Yeah.
That's right.
Theo, please stay back for a bit.
just...
Theodore, that's you done.
Oh.
It's just enraptured in the joys of coming
Yeah.
back to life.
Yeah,
For everyone who
exactly.
can't see, Theo's just muted themselves because
Yeah.
they just.
They're dying of laughter.
See, that's what bards do, guys. We're supposed to be
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah.
All right. Theodore, just want to double check. You do
Yeah,
have a
and
bonus
done.
action. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
If I try to just fucking keep going, it's fine. Just
Continue.
Okay,
It's fine.
moving on. Oakley,
Just proceed.
you have dark vision. You have dark vision, Oakley. So let me have a look what you
Yeah.
would have seen. Okay, you
Not a
would
lot.
You would have seen a fair bit. You get 60 feet dark vision, so you would have seen the crew what was outside start to make their way in back into the establishment.
Okay, so he's just gonna slump onto the wall and just go, "Ow!"
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
So I'm gonna take the potion of healing and just use that as my action.
Well, you can take that as a
Start.
bonus action.
No, isn't it a bonus action if
But-
you're healing someone else?
Action to heal someone. Bonus action to heal yourself.
Okay,
Because to heal
yeah,
someone,
okay,
you have
cool.
to force them to drink it.
that's
So,
true.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, fine.
You gotta
Okay,
force yourself to drink it.
Guys, players, remember this. If I'm giving you something what's more beneficial, take it.
7, so back up to 21.
Nice.
That's great, but you have to do. Yeah, okay. Where's my pen? There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to pretty much use just my actions to get back inside. And because I'm 7 foot, I think I get 15-foot jump, I think.
where do you want to go? Sorry.
Pretty much like so, using the roof that's right in front of me, and then jump onto the roof and then get into the window again.
Roll me an athletics check.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Hang on.
How far up is the window?
15.
Can't Oakley? Did you say that if you're 7 foot, Oakley, if you're 7 foot tall, can you automatically jump 15 feet?
Yeah,
Is that
but I
like
think it's
a-
for flavour in it.
Pretty much.
Did you say athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. Acrobatics is like cartwheels and stuff.
Nice.
Unless you want to do a
22.
backflip.
Yeah, you're
22.
fine. Yeah. So you sort of go, "Oh, okay. And your like legs like
I
just
must
go
away.
like the fur on your legs sort of just pulse a tiny bit, and then woof. So whereabouts on the map do you want to be? Sorry, Oakley. Just so you want to
Can
go.
you put the upper floor up, please?
So do you want to be on the? Let me have a look at what's that top map, because you could either be on top of where the stables were, right?
Yeah.
Let me have a look what's actually above that though, just so I can give you a place to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Bring that to the back. Okay. So yeah, your option from that point is to get onto the roof of the stable part there. You do see the horses still there, by the way, just so they're still alive. And so you just leap onto. Yeah, you definitely leap onto that.
So that's 15 foot, so I've got 30 foot left. So I'm pretty much going to go into the room again.
Yeah,
But
sure.
just stay out of. I'm not gonna be in like
You're not going in
make
the
you
fray.
boys fighting arc. Not yet.
Sure.
Not yet. I've got to think. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Okay, cool. Damn, 15-foot standing leap. That's nuts. All right. Oakley, you are done. I'm in control of Annie.
Oh no.
Annie runs away. Nah.
He says with a smile.
Says with
No,
this
no.
evil smile about.
Any guys.
This is exactly what.
And he
This
takes a
is-
flying leap out the window and takes Keo.
Maddie's in chat. Maddie, confirm if this is what you told Dave to do.
Yeah.
Right, give me a sec.
The crack in your voice. Oh no, my plan is
Damn it.
foiled.
Guys, don't. I'm trying to have fun here. Annie, let me do it. No, so here's what happens. Annie sort of sees the knife and hits something, hears a clatter onto the floor. Annie walks out of the room, looks to the left, sees Neela on the floor dying, looks to the right, sees again the figure, it just in black robes. And what Annie does see is like a slight bit of a red, not twinkle, because that means they're like, more like stare. A twinkle in her eye. A red twinkle in her eye as we're enjoying the show. And this is what Annie does. Annie looks at Neela and casts a healing word. I don't know what level that was going to be, so let me have a look what we have. What have you got, Annie? You have second levels. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do it at second level. Healing word. Oh, I can't press it, but yeah, that's fine. That's 2d4 plus 8. So... 2, 6. 14 points of healing to you, Neela.
Nice.
And then as a cantrip, they're going to look at our little friend here and is going to use Sacred Flame as the cantrip. Let me just make sure we see what goes on. Okay, so it's a dex save. Unfortunately, it's not the best choice against a Death's Head. But we'll see. I rolled a natural 1, but we have advantage on saving throws.
Whew.
2 natural 1s.
Oh no!
No, that's good for you guys.
That's good, yeah. That's really good.
So, because that was for the person to save, to Death Head to save, not.
Yeah, I
one to
know. I
attack.
was being sarcastic when I said it. You just didn't
You
get
sounded
the tone.
so sincere.
I'm so glad that my acting is improving.
Good
To
job.
a certain degree.
We're getting there, guys.
Honestly, it just gets confusing when you're rolling for us as well as the
Yeah.
bad guys.
Okay, that's 11 points of damage to the Death Head. Where's my stuff? I don't know where it is. Anyway, did I say 11 points?
Yeah, 11. 11 points of radiant damage.
Radiant. Let's have a look.
I think it makes a difference, but
You don't know.
I don't know. I don't think.
You don't know
So it's a
anything.
dark creature. You could do.
You guys don't know. You don't know what we're all about.
We need to know if it's just like, can you hit him with a hammer or hit him with magic? What will do
Oh, you
most
can hit
damage
him.
in the situation?
You can hit him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we know.
we
It's just
know
what,
we
what
can
kind,
hit him.
What kind of a hit? What's
don't
the
know.
flavour of the hit? That
You don't know. It's tasty. I don't
we'll
know.
find out.
Thanks.
All right.
What genre of violence are we going?
And Annie is gonna move. Oh, Maddie, you're gonna have to back this up with me actually in chat. But I believe Annie is gonna move towards Neela to just back him up a tiny bit with her shield. I believe that is exactly what they did. So you can correct me off if I'm wrong, Maddie. Also,
Maddie, you're meant to be doing work.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're meant to be.
If you're going to
How
be in
dare
chat,
you.
come in the call.
How
Yeah.
dare you? No, don't do it
Well,
now.
Maddie can be learning.
Multitask, like
Don't
Naomi.
do it now. I've got the bloody overlay set. All right.
We love you, Maddie, but
Top.
your education is important.
Yeah.
Go work.
Yeah.
Top of the round. Well, we are doing maths here, guys, so at least it's some kind of education. Anyway. So, top of the round. This is what happens. Annie, Neela, as you come... Neela, you come back to life. And as Annie's running, there's a... And... Oh, yeah, this is where the monkey comes in, guys.
Excuse me?
No, not really.
It's King Kong.
It's King Kong,
Yeah.
guys.
It just smashes the roof.
So, the entrance where Gwyn's room is, the door smashes open as Gwyn boots one of the assassins through the door, smashes as his axe comes over the top and slams right into the chest of the assassin and looks around and goes, "What the fuck is going on? Where's my son?" And he looks around for a second. I need to make a decision here. Hang on. I'm going to roll. Okay. He's going to look around. And he's going to jump off the banister straight down to the floor. He's going to take 3 points of damage for that. Hang on. And it's Rascal and Theodore. You see him run to the bar. And he's going to be looking for his son. He's going to make an investigation check real quick. He's struggling, so he's just there looking for his son right now in a panic. Yeah, right now his mentality is, "Where's my son?" But that is Gwyn's turn,
Okay.
and now I'm going to roll him into that. I've already top it around because more interesting, you know. Okay, cool. So, Rascal, what are you
Yes.
doing apart from dancing with Theodore?
Yeah. Can I jump from the table over the banister here from the stairs to this point, basically?
You can make. You know what? I'm gonna because it's a short distance, make an acrobatics check just to make sure.
Just make sure.
It's a short distance, so it's not athletics. This is you just trying to balance. You know, is balance required? Go onto the banister, flipping off it.
That's not too good, but that's 17.
You what? Did you
It's
say
not,
not?
it's a
not-
10, but I have a plus 7.
Not
so.
too good, but it's a 17. Get out of here.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a 20, so
No, I know.
I may as well not be worth considering.
It's because you're used to rolling over 20 consistently. Okay.
I just use my character for the skills he's good at.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, of course you can. It doesn't even cost you any more movement. Just
Okay.
so that takes 15 feet of movement to get from
Yeah.
there to there.
And then I use my rest of my movement and my action to basically run down here and run up to. I think it's here where I can go. If you think
It's going to be tight there because it's so. You got to think this. There's Neil who's on the floor. You have Annie who's engaged. You also have the face of a fucking
Rhino.
of Magnus just over the top.
Yeah.
So it's
like a fucking deer
it's
head
bit
against
too
a
tight.
wall. He's just
it's
there,
a
like.
bit tight there.
Let me see, because I jumped. How many feet was this?
15.
You said? 15.
So you get there, then so you need 45 on the thing. So you can move here. I'll show you. You can move to there. From angle, then running right down, using your full movement and action, you can just get there.
Can I not get next to Nila?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
Really? That's okay. Let me. That's,
Oh, God, are we really doing this?
No, I want to reach Nila because. Okay, I can't reach Nila. Good, good to know. He's taking out the scimitar and activating it on his bonus action.
There you go. Okay. All right. So, Rascal, if it comes back to your turn, you'll be able to do something. But you've been jumping around. You've been Pirates of the Caribbean it all. You know.
You've been panicking outside.
You've been panicking. You had a good time. You had a little dance with Theodore. You had a good time, guys.
You're doing the little dancey dance.
Exactly.
It's fine.
Kia.
Fuck. You're fucking
Nearly,
around.
Nearly, you're next.
Fucking around is one thing. Actually, making decisions is an entirely different one. Okay. So.
Around is one thing.
You
Finding out
are
is another.
currently
Show
on the
to
edge.
others.
You're like on the edge,
Yeah.
pulling yourself up through the window.
Here, please. Here, please. Movement.
That is
Yeah.
some good audio for people just listen to this show. Here, please.
Here, please.
Move me here, please.
Through the door. Yeah.
Oh, there was someone underneath me. Love that.
Oh, it's me.
Revealing boy. Yeah, can I move the extra 5 feet? Just like a
Tiny
little
Rascal,
bit?
careful of the arrows on the map all the time, buddy. So yeah, cool. You're engaged there, by the way.
Oh, fine. I'll just stay there.
It's selected on hidden from others. Those are not my arrows.
These are my arrows. These
Yeah.
purple ones.
Who's blue? Someone has blue arrow. It really doesn't matter. Let's go.
These purple ones are mine. Blue are your. Oh,
I don't know. It's
I don't.
sure.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. Hey, time to fuck shit up. Brain isn't working. Not raging. The other one. Why isn't my brain functioning? It's because it's not on my
Reckless.
It's because it's not on my sheet. I can't reference it. I just have to kind of go with.
I wonder why it's not
Okay.
on sheep. Anyway, it's fine.
I don't fucking know, my dude. If I knew, I'd be able to fix it. Reckless, to doobie-doos with, fuck, the second glass of wine was a mistake. Yeah, to
Keep
attack
yourself
with
going.
therapy swords,
go.
multiple. Reckless gives me advantage, yeah?
Yes.
Does 26 hit?
Yes. Hits.
I'm so glad because the first one I rolled was a 5.
By the way, if you want to find Reckless on your sheet, you have to go to Features and Traits, and it's under your Unarmored Defense. I'm looking at your sheet right now.
That's 12 points of damage.
So as you slash, and you know you hit, the shadow comes over. Nothing happens.
Little bitch.
Ah.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yep.
That's 25 to hit.
Hits.
$14 points of damage.
Oof. Nice. Okay. You swing again. blood splashed on the floor.
Ooh, I
How
love
many-
that it only works 50% of the time.
How many points was it?
14.
14, thank you.
The first one was
Don't-
not that.
Don't worry about that one. All right. Cool. Blood has been spilt.
At last.
Same.
I got some pirate music going off in the background. It's fucking awesome.
I mean, the only other thing I don't really have anything else to do.
Nope.
I'm just gonna kind of take a look at the rhino head.
It's a bit of a
and
mess.
Neela. Yeah.
Here's the thing. You know the chandelier was in the middle? What Rascal jumped down?
Yeah.
Because it was like 2 rounds, it's still swaying. Because it would. It's only been
Yeah.
like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's my go.
All right, cool. Neela.
Alright, Neela is just gonna, like, get up, see Rascal right in front of them with, like, their sword activated. Their eyes kind of go wide for a second, and then they're just gonna run past Rascal as far away as they can with their movement.
Yeah, absolutely. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Great. Can they... They can't, like... Can they, like, go make themselves prone and go under the table that's here and try to get some cover?
You can use your action to hide, I believe, right? Rogues are bonus action to hide, but you can use your action to hide.
Nah, that's alright. Then they're just going to cover their hands in some charcoal and cast Scorching Ray, 2nd level.
Good choice. Go for it.
First attack... 23 to hit.
Hits.
Where are my d6s? Okay, that will be 5 points of fire damage.
Yep.
Second attack, 22 to hit.
Hits.
8 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And last attack, and 22 again.
Yeah,
To
it
hit.
hits. Let's go, dude. Revenge.
8 points of fire damage again.
Nice. You can't see it, but yeah, as you hit, blood is going onto the floor, and as you hit it with the flames, the eyes sort of glow with this furious anger, and it almost stares at you, the target.
Neela's shaking.
That's exactly what we want. All right. Kia, you are in its way.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
It looks at you and goes, "You're my target now."
Oh.
Gonna roll against you at advantage because you went reckless.
Fuck. Get out of my bed.
Da, da, da. Hey, you didn't take any damage last time. Let's actually go
That's
for
true.
it.
Yeah, you still have temporary hit points.
Yeah, it's a shame. I only have 4 temporary hit points left, guys.
19
I don't
to
think
hit.
I can survive. Yeah, that hits.
All right, you take. What are we doing here? Hang on a second. Okay. You take 13 points of piercing damage on the first one. You are not raging.
I am raging?
No, because when you went up and climbed, you didn't take any.
No, I did
You
the glass,
did? Oh, yeah,
which
you did.
means
All right.
I
So,
didn't
so
add,
I'll take that
which
back.
means you
No, no.
need to add 2 extra points of damage per attack because I didn't add that in because I forgot I was raging.
Okay, sure.
But I don't think the first one worked, so I think it's just 2 points of damage.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay. Nice. How many was that? 14?
It was.
Or 7 because it's half.
It was 13.
13, half to 7.
Oh, I've run out of temporary hit points, guys.
Unlucky.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
What a shame!
Shame.
So sad.
Live long enough to
Right?
get to the baths.
Oh, natural 20 on the second attack.
Yeah, that
Uh-oh.
hits.
I rolled a 17,
Oh, no.
then a nat 20.
Oh no.
Can someone clip this and put like
17 points of
Maths.
slashing damage
17 is
Half.
half to
to
8?
Mhm.
I've lost 11 hit points, guys.
Such a shame.
So
Okay.
sad.
That's nearly half my max.
I'm down to 60 hit points, guys. It's
Oh,
Oh,
no.
such a shame.
It's nearly
Okay.
3
Sorry,
times my
sorry,
max.
I'm sorry.
Kia, roll a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Okay.
I don't know if you're bullshit, my sir.
That's how you get out of it, right?
It's
Yeah,
true.
just say no.
Guys, just say no.
Just say no. Always works.
I do not
That is
consent to this wisdom saving.
Six. I don't consent to this spell. Nope. That is plus my 0 is 16.
As the eyes glow, you bring your sword up, you start to lock in place, and you go, fuck this, and you shake it off. Unaffected.
Yes.
GG. He's a stubborn fuck. Damn it. He's staying engaged.
Nice.
What a fucker.
Boy,
Yeah.
you're up.
Oh, okay. I'm still at the door.
I love the
Here I
idea.
am.
Like there's like windows open
I know there's
now.
chaos inside. It's
Yeah,
just when they're just going, fuck, God, picking the lock.
This does take an action to pick a lock. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I need.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna try and pick a lock. What do I need
Just
to
taking
do?
my
This is
time here, picking this lock.
kind of
Everything's going
adorable.
shit down there.
I'm the only one
Um,
outside. I need to get in.
I love Boy a little bit more for this.
What do I need to roll for lockpicking? Is it sleight of hand or stealth?
Not stealth. No. It's sleight of hand, I believe.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do have expertise, I believe, so it's double your proficiency.
But that will be. So hold on. So it's not sleight of hand plus double proficiency. That's not how it goes.
Oh no!
How
It
it
isn't.
goes is you roll your. I believe you can use your intelligence on this, but
Well,
let's-
sleight of hand is dexterity.
yeah. So let's do this. You roll a d20, add your dexterity bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you add double your proficiency.
What's my proficiency?
Plus three,
Plus
which means
three,
it's plus
I think.
6.
Plus.
Plus 6 plus dex.
So d20, d20 plus 6 plus your dex mod.
Why do you do this to me?
Your character's the intelligent one.
23?
After you're like picking locks and all these numbers start to fry their brain, and it opens up totally fine.
How many? I haven't moved. How much movement do I have?
25, unless you want to use your bonus action to still continue your expedition retreat.
That
No, costs your bonus action.
No, because wait. Can I use my bonus action to command Magnus or?
You can shout. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna not using my bonus action. I'm just gonna walk
Yeah, sure.
in.
5, 10, 15, 20. Do you want to get on a table like everyone else did?
Which table? Because I can't see the bottom. I can't see the bottom floor, so I don't know.
I know. Hang on.
I don't want to be near the balcony because I'm terrified of what the fuck's gonna happen next. Can I go to the other table where in the setting is between Rascal and Annie? Where Magnus is like peeking.
Not on that. Maybe actually. Hang on. 5, 10. Yeah, you can. If you went in
Okay.
an angle, yeah. Cool.
I'll go for that one.
Yeah.
And then use bonus action to command Magnus to charge at the Death Head using what's this action called?
Power render something.
Force empowered rend.
I was close.
Power was in there somewhere.
This is gonna be a squeeze because Annie's on the right hand side, and
Yeah.
Kia's there, and that balcony is tight.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to get out of the way.
I don't know if you'd be able to get past him, unfortunately. The amount of room it takes, and he's such a big boy. I don't know if he could.
Can you
Can
smash
I-
through the wall and get into the other room?
I would have to say that's an action.
Would you say?
I'd have to say that's an action on that one.
It's fair.
But yeah, if you want to fuck this establishment more, yeah, sure, it's fine.
I
How
want
would you?
to, right?
I really want him to. I want him to get out though. Is the thing.
Yeah, it's one of those because Annie hasn't moved from that point yet. Like, Annie's in the way.
Can he, at the expense of shortening his movement, meander around them?
It won't happen, buddy. I'm sorry. They're so big.
What the fuck am I meant to do? Okay, can he crash through the fucking wall and charge after Kia?
Here's what I'm gonna happen. Roll a strength check, see if he smashes through. I'm gonna roll a dexterity saving throw to see what happens to Annie.
At 20.
That's fine. Now we've got to see what happens to Annie. Because they're still in the way. On the floor. We still play it. What was it? 18. What's her dex? Again, just trying to play it fair, because he's a big
Who's
boy.
next? Sorry, what?
Don't worry about it. This is on Annie.
Oh, okay.
Because he does make it through, right? He does power through, but then we just got to be careful of what Annie's doing.
Yeah. So what do I have to do?
You'd have to do nothing right now. I'm just having a look at what Annie does. Okay.
Does Magnus count as a creature or an object? Just out of curiosity.
It's a component? Hang on, I don't know what it is. Hang on.
It's a construct.
Yeah, construct.
Yeah. How come?
Just wondering.
Planning ahead, don't worry.
Okay, Annie does roll a 20, so he will be able to get past, but as he powers through, poof, Annie sort of goes, ah, poof, and falls flat on the floor, so they're going to be prone to balance this out a tiny bit. As Magnus gets by, is in between Annie, steps over Annie, goes where Kia is. Do you want to go past Kia as well? Because we have to do the same thing for Kia.
Kia, would you mind? Or
Kia would just kind of like, I mean, she's like, was
do you have
looking.
a reaction where it's like to dodge out the way or something?
I mean, she was looking.
I'm making this so it works, guys. So if you want this to work, Kia has to roll a dex save.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. So Kia was looking at
The death
like
head.
what was happening, right? She was looking at the rhino and stuff. So if the rhino was gonna push past, she wouldn't like brace against it. She just let it happen.
Yep, dex
So
save.
she'd be pushed back into the room.
So you want to take damage?
Sure.
Okay, I'm up for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Do me a favor then. We're gonna say this. So Kia, as you swing, you see Magnus there, and you know what Magnus is trying to do. As Magnus shoulder tackles you, and it's gonna push you against the wall here. So sort of push you there.
Okay.
Okay. So that Magnus can get in range with the death head.
Yeah.
Kia, you take. Fuck, I rolled high.
Fuck, dude.
I'm trying to make this balance, guys.
I know,
I could have said no. I could have
It's
said no.
absolutely fine.
Wait,
It's just
shouldn't I roll Magnus because he's technically me doing it?
If you want to, yeah.
It's just the irony of taking
I have
more
to-
damage.
what do I
from
have to roll
fucking
for?
rhino.
That's why I said I was going to do it, because it's not him attacking, it's just him bludgeoning. It's only 5 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Half 2.
Yeah. You should be fine.
I'll casually
Again.
heal myself 3 because I just did 5
Again.
damage.
Again, I'm trying to make this fair.
Wait, wouldn't it be half to 3, not half to 2?
5 divided by 2. You're right, yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Those
much
temporary hit
is-
points.
They're
I
gone.
think damage is rounded down, but I might be wrong about that.
I thought it was always rounded down too. It really doesn't
I
matter
thought
right
it was
now.
rounded up.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's DM's choice how much he wants to punish his players.
You take because we're bullshitting. 3 points of damage to you, Kia.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Goran, what's he doing? Is he attacking?
Yeah, he's fucking. It's described as melee attack weapon at a range of 5 feet. I can only imagine that could be envisioned as him just like taking a swipe with his horn.
Yep.
Which is what I have to do. Okay.
So Kia's collateral damage right now, basically.
I mean, what else is she in this group right now?
That's fair.
Ooh.
19 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, what's
1d8 plus your proficiency bonus, which is 3.
Is it 3? Why does it say 2 on the? Oh, never mind. What the fuck's a D8 look like? Oh yeah. It's 3. Fucking hell. 7. 7 points of damage.
Nice. Looking really hurt. All right. That ends your turn.
Yeah. Well, ends his turn.
You've done enough. Theodore.
I've crashed enough.
Dancing on the table. You're on the
Yes.
table. You can't see exactly what's going on up. You just hear and just smashes and just there's a lot of bullshit going off up top. You don't know what the hell's going on.
Let me see. How far?
You wouldn't be able to see them from there. You'd have to get up.
No, I know. I just.
Well, actually, no. From there, you'd be able to see a little bit. Because you're on a
I'm
table.
trying to see the kind of bullshit that I can do. Okay. Could I use my movement to just go to this table right here?
You want a table hop still?
Yeah.
Respect. I like it. Yeah, sure. Hop up. Oh, it doesn't range it. There you go. You're on it.
Okay, and from there, can I see the evil dude?
It's kind of. You know what you see? You see like the top of their head. They will have. I'm going to give them a bit of cover to their AC if you're going to try and do something. If it's an attack, but tell me what you want to do.
Okay, hold on. I need to rink a jigger.
Rink a jigger. Get the jigger.
Could I try hitting? Yeah, could I try? Wait, does it have any armor or a sword?
You don't know from there.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and get him with a witch bolt at 3rd level.
Okay, sure. Does it have to save, or is it you attack?
I
think you attack.
if I believe. Yeah, I attack.
You just gotta believe, buddy. You just gotta believe. He will get some bonus to his AC because it's such an accurate angle.
Yeah.
From that, there's bonuses. I'm gonna give it a +2 to its AC. So
Okay.
you gotta beat a 17. Come on, Theo. Let's go.
Got this. You got this. Come on.
Come on, Theo.
Okay, so. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. Okay, so I got
That
a-
was.
That was
Whiplash.
that was a journey of emotion.
Yeah.
Yes, because I got a 16, but that particular spell allows me to add 6 additional points to my spell to the attack.
What?
Nice.
Yes.
Wait,
Shit.
Which
Wait, wait, what?
I don't think it's
Doesn't it?
anything. No, I don't think so.
What?
Then
There's
what is
no
that plus 6?
There's no spells to do that. The only things what can do that are like war clerics, what have war god's blessing. You're doing witch bolt, right?
Oh, did you
Yes.
roll a 16? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? Did you roll a 16?
Oh,
I
Yeah,
rolled a
hit- hit-
16.
hit
Spell
plus
attack.
6.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Okay,
So its
that's fine.
DC is
yeah.
it's +6.
I thought you meant the spell itself gives you that bonus. I'm like,
No,
wait, what?
no, God.
Oh no, 16 plus 7. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So let's roll for damage.
Do it.
Ooh.
I
Come
The
on.
really
shock
wish-
on Dave and Naomi's face of what?
That would mean you would have like +12 to attack.
Yeah, that's
That was
insane.
crazy.
That's a level 1 spell as well.
No, I rolled it at 3rd level. Just saying.
I want that spell.
How much do you roll?
No, I mean that's the damage. 31.
31.
Wow.
I love Witch Bolt.
And it almost like.
Yeah, so I want like Theo right now is trying very hard to like aim correctly. He just he doesn't really know if this is gonna hit, but he just goes for it. And then just
It. Hit. Shadow. No damage.
I forgot.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts. We gotta just do small
Yeah,
amounts.
tiny damage. Won't take anything over 20, I'm guessing.
To be fair, I'll say this mechanically. It's anything I want. It's just when I think it's appropriate to use it.
Oh, it's an 8.
Theo is just going to say, "That's not." I was about to say poggers, but that's not in his vocabulary.
You can say buggers.
Yes.
He
Spell?
invents it.
Is it a spell that he's using there? Or is it an ability that's not a spell?
Ability.
Ah.
It's part of his build, yeah, unfortunately.
All right.
This is
so
totally bogus.
It's bullshit. There's,
Alright.
there's,
Surround him and beat the shit out of
there's
him.
specifically something about this creature that
Belief circle.
what has given it
Just
the
fucking mug
ability
him.
to that has given it the ability to basically create fear in people's eyes by getting hit by their strongest spells and taking no damage. It's something that has been given.
You evil person.
So you know when Neela hit with 30 points of damage, I believe last time, took no hit points, and then Neela's like, oh shit. That's exactly what that creature wants to happen. It wants to happen of, hey, I'm part of this thing. I'm strong. Give me what you got because I'm going to take it.
Okay,
It does
that's
that to
fine.
infect fear into people's minds. Bonus action, I believe. Have you got a
Yep,
bonus action?
bonus action. I'm going to just cast Bardic Inspiration for Kia.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Nice.
a D6.
That's
yeah.
no 1d8.
I always get that wrong. Dope.
All right.
Thank you, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oakley.
Okay, just
You're in a room.
put me in.
All you hear is
Yeah.
and that's it.
I'm just gonna walk around the corner and peek and go, oh, okay. Just
Yeah.
come out and just put myself.
you come out as the cloud dissipates, and it's staring at everyone right now. Doesn't see you.
Cool. I will go
slowly
pretty much.
closes the door back.
No. I'm gonna move.
Yates
And I'm
Simpsons
pretty
it.
much gonna I'm gonna Homer Simpson it.
Just phase through the wall.
If I go right next to him, does that mean we're flanking?
You are. That's exactly.
Excellent. Put me right next to him.
You are perfectly flanked with Kia.
Outstanding. Right, well, I'm going to start punching the shit out of him pretty much.
Advantage.
Hang on, wait a minute.
Making tiny attacks.
I wonder how flanking works. Like, obviously, we got the first attack. I wonder if it continues through the entire assault.
No, the first hit wouldn't hit him at all. It's 14.
Just misses.
With advantage?
Yeah, with advantage, I've got a 6 and an 8. Okay, he's going to try again because I got an extra attack.
You do.
Okay, that's more like it. Yeah, so that's going to be a 23.
Yeah, hits.
Nice, and then so he's going to take 5 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And then he's going to... And now he's going to use a key point as a bonus action and do Flurry of Blows.
Do it.
Yeet.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
Let's go.
That's a nat 20 on my first, so that's going to be... that's not great, so it's going to be 4 plus the 3, so it's 10 points of damage.
How do you want to finish it?
Oh my god, outstanding. So he is, literally, he'll punch the first time, and then he'll actually do a roundhouse kick the second time.
Nice.
Slice
And
it off.
put him down.
For flavour, left leg or right leg?
Yes. Right leg, so it'll be dominant leg, yeah.
Okay, so as you wind it, you go left hook, and then you pull it back for this round kick, and it goes boom, and it's like its body, the lower part of its body, you almost like hit the neck area, the chin and neck, as it just as the robe itself sort of goes on the opposite side, and it slams into the wall. Dead. Good job, Oakley.
Nice.
Yes.
Is that your first finish?
No, I finished off the that little dragony thing at the gate as well.
Oh, the
I mean,
double.
did you finish the last person? That's what I meant.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right now, you are out of initiative.
Well, we're a bunch of precocious twats.
Is everyone all right? Is everyone okay?
Yeah. Kia's just gonna kind of gently pat the rhino.
Yeah. That's kind of book up and just say,
Absent-mindedly.
don't pat him too hard. The balcony's not
It-
stable.
it- yeah,
I'm just going up the
It
stairs.
is
as quick as
starting
I
to
can.
crack. It is starting to crack. Yeah. So, Gwyn. Who's downstairs? Theodore, right?
Yeah.
Theodore, you see Gwyn go behind the bar, and he grabs the there's like a bit of carpet. What you might have seen if you went behind the bar, what's on the floor. He flings it up and reveals a you don't really see it, but you kind of know there's a latch there. He climbs down. That's what you see.
Theo's just gonna he's just gonna tip his head. Okay. And goes to the others.
Okay.
Neela's is not gonna. Neela's gonna keep running. Neela would like to try to get out of the building.
Okay. Obviously it'll take a bit of time, as in if we were doing rounds, but we're out initiative, so you will start to make your way out. Yeah.
Oh, can I use Shadow Step to stop her?
You're at the top. You do see. No, not really, because where you see Neela running, it's lit up, so not
fair.
really.
That's fine.
I think everyone sees that. Theodore, you would have seen it because they ran past you. That you literally went down the stairs and out the door, Neela. Okay.
Jessica will walk towards where Kia was sleeping, and we'll walk towards the window and jump out of the window and go to the front door.
As in, you want to try and like cut Neela off.
Yeah.
Just both of you roll me a d20, nothing else.
Jinx, get out of. Jinx is standing in my dice tray.
Get it, Jinx.
Come on.
Get it, Jinx.
Oh, and it's no longer your dice tray, it is Jinx's dice tray.
Just standing there.
Here's my sit.
It's my place.
My dice. Rascal, what'd you roll?
18.
Naomi.
Natural one.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, you know. You got healed up. You are still injured. The wounds are still there, even though you're healed, I guess. And yeah, Rascal. As you open the door, Rascal's just there.
No weapons on him. He left the scimitar in the room.
Are you
Please.
gonna stop them? Because they're just gonna try to run past.
Yeah,
you.
they're gonna try to stop you wherever you go.
All right, Neela will start struggling. Go, please, please, please don't hurt us. Please let me go. Let us go.
Calm down, please.
No, no, no. And they're just gonna keep struggling.
I would just try to, while they're struggling, try to pull them into a hug, just to get them calm, because he just wants to embrace you and just hold you still.
Neela's gonna keep struggling, and if you pull them closer, they're gonna cast Mind Spike on you.
Yo.
Okay.
It's good.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Is Mind Spike wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
Is it really?
Wisdom saving throw?
Your speciality, dude.
Sure. That's a 5.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so you see Neela's eyes light up, and this like almost like icicle-shaped blue light shoots through your head, and you take 11 points of damage.
Ooh.
Oh, Neela!
And they're gonna keep trying to get out of your grasp.
Neela, please. Just calm down.
Please let us go. Please don't hurt us.
I will never hurt you. Never. It's okay. You're safe with us, I promise. Just calm down. It's okay.
They're just gonna kind of go limp. You're gonna.
It's okay. Really. I will never hurt you.
They're not gonna say anything. They're just gonna close their eyes and stop moving.
Okay.
We will keep you in an embrace and just keep hugging you and just patting you on the head.
So while that is happening, what's everyone else doing?
I just kind of like quickly hobble over to where Magnus is and like get my whistle out and call him down back into pocket size.
It seems a bit sad that it wanted to do a little bit more. Just
I just pick him up and just go, maybe next time, buddy. And then look around and what's the state of the balcony like? Like, does it look like it's about to break?
It might need a little bit of TLC, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
The door itself.
Yeah, in that case, like
fucked.
boy's just gonna like go around the rougher parts where it looks like it's getting really bad and cast mending.
Sure, that's fine.
He'll just be doing that for a minute.
How many mending isn't a cantrip, is it? Is it a cantrip?
It is a cantrip. Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Then yeah, just you spend a bit of time. The door itself is broken so much that mending won't really fix it.
It'll take me an hour.
It'll take you a long time. It won't just be mending. You'll need your expertise is basically what I'm trying to say, boy, on this one.
Yeah.
Theodore.
seeing that everybody else is kind of like doing their own thing, I want Theo to go behind the bar and try and find the same like opening that what's his name?
Gwyn
went through.
Yeah, it's not hard to find at all. It's because it wasn't that he opened the latch and then closed it behind him. It's still open. So
okay.
There's literally no way you wouldn't be able to see it. Even you, Theo, could see it.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. So yeah, Theo is gonna go behind the bar and is gonna look at the opening, and if he can go down, he'll go down.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll go down.
So you go down and you do see Gwyn looking around, and it's just a cellar where there's a lot of crates, there's barrels in there. It's got that very musky mixture of ale and whiskies and everything you can think of. It's empty barrels, for context, not like you know this, but the smell is still there. And you do see, you're human, right? So it will be hard for you to see because it is dark under here. But you do hear the rustling and movement, like the frantic movement of things. And the light that's cascading down from the lobby, let's just say, does light a fair bit, but not too far. And you see the silhouette of Gwyn picking up and moving a barrel. And he drops to his knees. And do you want to get closer?
Yeah, I'll get closer, all the while holding my lyre and kind of slowly casting dancing lights around me.
Okay.
It's basically just going to be two orbs just dancing around me, floating very slowly.
As you do that, the silhouette lights up, and you just see Gwyn holding on to his son. His son is breathing, shaking, and Gwyn's just embracing him. Quiet, both of them.
Dudes, are you all right?
And Gwyn's gonna turn to you and go, "What the fuck has happened?"
Well, I'm pretty sure I woke up with 2 daggers in my chest, but we took care of the evil dudes.
Who are they? Why did they come here?
Not sure, really. But if I had to guess, maybe it had to deal with our secret mission.
Wait. And he's just going to make sure the boy's okay. Taps on the back. You're telling me that I let you come into my home, my workplace, and you didn't want to tell me this was something what was on your shoulders?
Well, in our defense, we didn't know that they were after us, but they seemed pretty keen on chucking, daggers into our chests. And also, to be fair, we did kind of rescue you and your son, so why would we even try to get danger on your face?
Oh no, I'm not blaming you for this and then actually hitting us. But you could have just let us know. They had some kind of baggage.
Honestly, I'm surprised as well. I mean, there was that occasion where we faced a lot of werewolves in the forest, and then there was that.
Why have you not told me this before? I don't want werewolves coming here.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that they stick to the forest to eat every kind of passerby that goes by. But I think it's fine. I mean, we did get them. I mean, I was down for a little while, but it's totally fine, dude.
And he's just like grabbing his head, just
You're doing amazing, Sugar, by the way.
So frustrated that you guys. And think about this as well. When you obviously unstoned him, you had a fair bit of time to talk, and it never came up. So
I mean, he didn't ask, so.
He wouldn't know to ask. He asked where you're going.
You know, if a couple of mysterious people come upon you, they get a vial of acid and unstone you, I would ask if something else is coming after you. But, you know, it's only... that's just me.
I don't know if I need to be offended by that.
Don't worry, dude. We took care of them, and I promise that none of your loved ones is going to get in trouble when we are around.
Okay.
I don't know what you get into while we're not around, but, you know.
It's honestly, apart from those little kobold bastards, it's quite peaceful around here.
Oh, I imagine. The entire city was pretty nice.
You sort of have
Uptown city.
It's uptown, downtown. You see him have a little look, and he goes, "Oh, we do have. No, it can't be two of them. No, it's not. Don't worry.
Do with who?
No, this is long ago. Just
Well, there are a lot of magic-y bullshit going on, so those kind of things can come back to bite you. Besides, knowledge is always power, at least when it comes to Neela. I'm not that good with a lot of, like, really deep stuff, but I am trying to get better at that.
ambition's good. Well, and he looks down because he's still in, like, pajamas. It's just a long sleeve top, basically. What goes past his shins. And he's still got his massive beard poking over the top. Right. Come on. Alright, listen. If we're gonna go sleep, I don't feel comfortable. Me, my son, being in a bedroom separated right now. If we're gonna... That's just one of the barrels falling down.
Yes, that's boy. Sorry.
As you picking the door. Okay. If we're gonna rest and try and rest in peace, for lack of a better term, I'll suggest we all sleep downstairs together as a group. And just in case some other people try to take you out, you have someone on watch.
Oh, yeah. And especially with the sleeping downstairs part, I can't imagine that whatever happened upstairs makes for a very peaceful and stable sleep.
How's my place looking? You wouldn't know too
Well,
much. Yeah. You'd only know the smashed windows. You didn't really see what was going on upstairs too much.
I mean, what's a couple of smashed windows when it comes to safety?
That's true. I did lock the door. That helped, I guess. Well.
Yeah.
I told you what.
You definitely locked it.
I'm going to get a drink. You're welcome to it. I'm going to bring my bed downstairs. We're going to have like a little sleepover downstairs. We'll put some candles on. And we'll just try to sleep but look after each other.
Sure, dude. That sounds excellent.
We'll discuss more in the morning. And he's going to grab his son. And he's going to start... He sort of brushes by you, but not in an aggressive way, just more of a, excuse me, kind of thing. Walks up.
Is there any liquor that I can see left behind?
He's all out of whiskey, as we established a few sessions ago.
Yes.
Make an investigation check.
That's smart, man.
You can't ask me.
I know, but I keep forgetting who I'm playing.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Hold on. What's my investigation?
I don't think I've got you to roll investigation before.
No, you shouldn't. That is a very strong 7.
You have a little bit of a glance, and again, it's not that you go on to spend all night down here investigating. You have a look around, your dancing lights are sort of highlighting different areas. It's mainly webs and barrels, what you can see. It's very compact. It's small.
then Thea's just going to go and go back.
Boop, 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 boop. All right. While that went on, Boy is fixing,
I'm
mending.
just looking at all the rest of it. I'm just like, I'm not sure I can fix glass. It's not really my expertise.
Is it not?
Well, I'm not a glass blower.
Oh no.
I only work on wood and metal.
Wood and metal. Yeah, you can like find some random things. Mainly, you're gonna be using the
I'm just gonna like nail the windows with like boards.
Yeah, you put the glass up, you try and nail it, and it goes tsh, and it smashes. And you're like, oh, it's glass. I don't know how to
No, it's
play
gonna
it.
get replaced anyway.
It's fine.
So Theo just kind of goes to the others and said, "Hey guys, I think we should definitely think of having just like a good old sleepover downstairs."
I don't see anything wrong with that.
At this
Okay,
time,
good, because that guy
Okay.
just said that we had to.
unless,
Oh.
and as he's walking, he goes, "Unless you want to sleep somewhere else." As he's carrying his stuff down here, and he starts to look around and perimeter the area a tiny bit to make sure it's safe.
Kia grabs like 2 mattresses under her arms and
Yeah.
just like walks downstairs.
Sure.
Ooh, Theo's gonna grab the mattress and he's just gonna slide down the staircase.
Roll me a. Okay, here's what. Hang on, let me look at the map for a sec.
A speed check.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity saving throw real quick. Because it's either going to be like Home Alone,
Ooh,
where and goes out.
18.
So you get, yeah, that's fine. So you drag your mattress and you get to the top of the stairs, and because it curves around, you get on it, and it goes, and you sort of realize I'm going into that wall. So you pull it up on one side, so it curves, and you fall like off, but it's kind of graceful. It's like, and then you're at the bottom.
He's just gonna laugh and he's just going to roll over, like, out of the mattress, like.
We are going to be doing where do you want to put your mattresses in a second. That was my plan this
Ooh.
session. Just want to let you guys know.
Can
Boy's
you
just
show
gonna
us
quickly. Boy's just gonna quickly pick up all of his stuff from the room because he's realizing that was a terrible mistake last time.
I think Annie would have done the same thing.
Can you show us like the lower level?
Really?
Yeah. And I'm
Hang on, let me get the battle music back up. Hang on.
yeah. No, Kia is taking
Is-
charge with this.
Yeah, sure.
She's going to
Is
move.
Rascal still holding on to Mila? Okay.
I will wait until everyone else does their stuff.
Hardcore
Can we-
sleepover time.
Can we see the lower level?
Yeah, of
on
course.
the-
Let me
Thank
bring
you.
it up for you.
Okay.
It's important, guys. This is high-end D&D.
But-
So
okay.
what are your options, Kia?
Kia is going to move center it all around the rug in the middle,
Sure.
and she's gonna have just kind of like pillows and blankets and mattresses like circling it, so we're in a circle.
Yeah.
And then take the candles and stuff off the bar and the tables and set them up like also around the mattresses, and then kind of pull the tables in so they're also encircling the mattresses.
Are you sort of making
it's
like
a little
a
fort
fort? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's blankets. so
without
you
the
can-
covering.
Okay, well, there's blankets if you want to do that. It's up to you. You can.
Kia is drawing the line of the blankets.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Kia. I didn't know how adventurous you were.
Theo
with
isn't.
sleepovers.
Yeah.
Theo, how... So, I'm gonna say Annie's joining in with the gathering of furniture and moving, and Kia, Annie's sort of helping you out a fair bit, Kia, while this is going on.
Yes.
Oakley, we haven't spoke to you for a little bit. What are you doing?
Not much actually. I think when you said about the cloak hitting the wall, is there anything left, like of this person, or
There
they just
is.
sort of just dissolved into shadows?
No, they're
Okay.
They were real.
Well, I wouldn't mind just probably investigate and see what I can find on him.
Yeah, sure. Roll me investigation.
Hang on, stand by.
I do like how you guys are doing the mattresses while stepping over bodies.
I got a 5, so not great.
I mean, there's obvious things. There's just a black cloak. You do pull back the hood, and it's a very pale-faced human. But the very first thing you do notice is that this human is wearing a skull mask. the lights on the eye sockets are completely out, so it's gone black instead of the red light, and it has the red dots around.
He's gonna. So who's actually sort of still upstairs with me? Is it just
A big boy. It'll
Me?
just be like trying to reinforce everything.
It will take you a bit of time, boy. So
Yeah, room to room. He's just bobbing around.
he's gonna sort of crouch down and go, I don't know what these means. I need somewhere. Hey, Rascal, where are you?
He's not responding.
Rascal's outside right now. So Oakley, do me a favor. Roll me a.
Say religion.
I am gonna say religion.
Yes.
Here's why.
I forget good roll.
Here's why. Because of you're not technically a rogue, but because you're a shadow monk background, if you would, I'm giving you this roll.
Sweet. Okay. A 10.
Yeah, unfortunately, Here's the thing: you have seen these masks before. You guys were looking at them. You didn't really take them or anything like that. But there were a few of the people, few cultists, what you thought, who were wearing similar masks. Regarding what it symbolizes, you do know, because it's been mentioned that this is pretty much a representation of Baal. It almost follows the same symbol, if you would. With a 10, yeah, I can't give you as much from that, unfortunately. But you do connect it. You do connect the dots.
Yeah. I'm going to take the mask off.
Yeah, sure.
And just sort of put it in my satchel for someone to have a look at later on. And there's sort of little whisperings, and he's going to go, oh, I should have paid attention more. Oh.
In Shadow School.
Yeah, honestly, he's going to be like...
As you pull the mask off, it's okay. As you pull the mask off, there's almost like a resistance to it. And you almost notice that the skin is like attached to the skull slightly as it comes off.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That would be something that Oki will tell someone that's interested in that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he'll put the skull into the mask into his satchel and sort of... he'll join the others, but he'll sort of put up his hand and go, oh, I think I'll take first watch. I mean, getting stabbed like that, that hurt, and I don't want that to happen again. So he'll volunteer to take first watch.
Okay, so you'll be volunteering. So you sort of help out a fair bit with the setting up of things. Boy is currently still hammering away, as Boy does anyway. That's the natural habitat for Boy. While that's going on, Rascal and Mila, what are you guys doing?
After a few minutes, he kind of lets go of her.
After a minute or so, Mila would say, Please let go. We promise we won't run. Just please let go.
He will kind of release you and look you in the eye and say, you know I won't hurt you.
Mila is not looking Rascal in the eye. They're just going to kind of like fall to the ground and start to focus on their breathing a little bit and close their eyes.
He will drop on the knees and sit in front of you.
Rascal, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Excuse me? That's an 18.
Okay.
You know you're like a little sister. And I don't hurt family.
Mila's gonna look up at Rascal. How can we know? How can we know for sure?
Do you have a preferred method of checking me? I'm more than willing to participate in it.
Mila's gonna take out their bag. And they're gonna kind of like take out a piece of charcoal and reach out their hand for Rascal's hand.
We'll reach out his hand.
They're gonna cover their hand in charcoal, and then they're going to open the bag for Rascal.
He will grab something from the bag.
Roll a d20.
I have no idea what's going on. This is awesome. Let's get some flavor.
4.
You die.
Oh my god, really? 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can take a picture, but it's 4.
Rascal pulls out a very small bone of what looks like maybe like a shoulder bone or a bone from a shoulder. Anila's gonna look at it. That's the heart bone.
Does that give you enough insurance? Is that okay for you?
Okay.
Yeah. And he will kind of put his hand under your chin and give you a kiss on the forehead.
Nila will just stand very, very still during that.
I understand if you still want to go and get away from me, but you must know I will never hurt you.
Okay.
And he will get up.
Is Neela taller than Rascal?
Just a bit.
Okay,
Nila's
so
on
yeah.
the floor.
Oh, okay,
I think
all
they're
right.
roughly the same size.
Okay, I didn't know if you had to tiptoe to kiss on the forehead. It would have been cute either way. If you want to continue, guys, I don't know if you guys want to say anything else.
Yes. Is it okay if we stay outside for a bit?
Of course, if you promise to come back.
Okay.
Otherwise, I will come looking for you. Not in a threatening way. I want you back. And he will stand up and start walking inside.
Okay. Theo.
Would I have seen Neela and Rascal like run outside?
Yeah, because Neela. Well, you would have seen Neela run outside.
Okay.
You jumped out the window, Rascal, right? I'm not going to let you roll any fall damage because that's just stupid. It's story time, right? But
That's
yeah.
all I needed to know.
Sure.
Then, as they're having their moment outside, I want to make a fort
Yeah.
with as many pillows and blankets as possible, just in like a corner, just to make it as cozy and as secluded as I can possibly make it.
Sure. Yeah. Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
For the sheer hell of it, roll a performance check. I don't know why, but just to make it see how delicate you can really get it.
Sure. All right. So that is. Hold on. I have too many windows open. Performance. That's math. Hold on.
That's math. That's math.
That is 26.
That's right, baby. So, Theodore, it's almost like a flourish. Like everything is done with a little bit of pizzazz, and I think if I'm wrong about this, you can tell me obviously. But it feels like you're trying to entertain everyone while you're doing this, a way to uplift the spirits of people who are in the room with you. So everything you do is almost like a bit of pizzazz. There's like a few sparkles here and there as you're going around. You have like a little bit of a whistle or sing. What would you rather do in this moment?
Whistle.
So you're whistling in a very nice melody, as Rascal would be entering in as well. But the fort itself looks fucking fabulous.
Is that your job, Theo?
Who else?
That's pretty. It looks comfy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Neela is still outside, right?
Neela? Outside, yeah? Okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to go to a table and I'm just going to take out my lyre and I'm just going to start strumming.
Okay.
Yeah. You look pretty okay with your hair down like that.
My hair has always been down.
I'm talking to Kia.
Oh, my bad.
Not Theo, Kia.
To be fair, I heard Theo too.
Third
Yeah.
wheeler.
Oh,
Sure.
no, Theo.
Sorry, Theo.
Theo, no. It's always been like this. As he walks away very sad, strumming just a little bit more. Gunk, gunk, gunk.
Thinking of her, I knew it.
He's gonna start walking upstairs towards the room where he slept first, and he's gonna get his stuff. And
I'm going to assume everyone gets their stuff, by the way.
Yeah.
Just to fast forward through that, yeah.
so, any plans for now? Sleepover, I see.
I'll take your first watch. Oh, we can't be having that again. I don't want to get ambushed.
No, it's not really. It was not really nice. No. I might have something to share. And he will
Go on.
he will take off his shirt and he will try to see if he can find the big scar he saw across his chest from the blood hunter's mark.
You know what? I'm gonna say you do. Yeah, you know when you had the meeting and it was like bright red.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where you wouldn't know it's until you know where to look. You wouldn't have been able to see it, but now it's almost just faintly there. You know, so you could point it out to people. There's a little glow about it, a tiny red glow, really faint.
He is gonna come up and like touch it to like see what it feels like.
You touch it and you die. Nah, honestly, like touching it, there's nothing really to it. Just by touch.
Even
It's
by
just a
like
scar.
running.
Yeah, it's
Fingers.
purposely there to be not noticed that easily. So
It's not, like
just by doing that, it's completely flat.
warm.
Nope. It's perfect to Rascal's own skin temperature.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm gonna stop filling you up now. Okay.
You just wanted an
Tell her
excuse.
to walk
That's
away.
okay,
Just
Gia.
wanted to touch.
We get it. We get it. Theodore.
Was that the same mark that I saw in the bathhouse?
No.
on my back. No. Well, it doesn't look significant at all. It looks like any other scar, but it might be the reason they tracked us to here. Someone from my past came along, and she's the one who put this on me, and she's been following me ever since.
Do you know exactly what it does, or is it a case where you've just assumed what it does?
It's a mark that basically specifies my location and how far away I am from her. So she will know where I am. So she will know where you guys are.
Ah,
Yeah. That's
Oh.
probably the reason why they came here.
yeah, that would explain a few things.
There is a possibility to get rid of it, but I'm not sure how. I don't possess that magic.
I'm gonna inspect closer, just really eye him up, put goggles down, all that. Not touch you, obviously, but just like really lean in and just stare at it.
Yeah. Again, this is a weird one because this isn't like your speciality in the arcane. This is actually more hemocraft. This is actually more Rascal's speciality. You do see the faintest red mark glowing around it. But other than that, this is something that you personally haven't seen before.
No. Would I liken it to something like a sort of infusion, or just like of a different form outside of artificery?
It's magic what you've not really seen. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
So yeah, as long as this is on me, they will know where I am. So this, what just happened, transpired here, will probably happen more often.
next places we go to sleep and spend the night, we probably have to go in with a fair warning.
Yeah. Warning
Not
and
warn them at all.
watches.
Gwyn just sits while Gwyn's like flapping the quote stand and stuff. He goes, "That'll be nice. Actually, a bit of a warning next time. I'd really appreciate that."
To be honest, you didn't really ask, and the conversation didn't really lead up to us resulting in that. Also, we didn't necessarily know that this was going to happen until now.
Or that this thing is connected to whatever happened tonight.
But at least now we know. And you're lucky that we're only spending one more night here.
Yep.
That's
Only
good.
tonight, probably.
You've already cleared my barrels out.
That's what we're good for.
How's it looking upstairs, boy?
It's alright. I'm not too sure about the windows. I hope you're alright with a more woody effect than usual. You know, instead of looking out onto trees, you'll have the trees as the window. I hope that's okay for now.
Does it keep the wind out?
It keeps assassins out, I certainly hope.
Oh, I'll take that. And he just like starts to settle down a tiny bit. He stretches. He hasn't put his armor on because he's obviously wanting to do a long rest still, but he does have his axe, and it is just leaning against the bar. His son Twiggy is pretty much right next to him. Twiggy throughout this has just been kind of rocking back and forth. And you do hear him whisper to Gwyn, just going, "I'm sorry, Dad. I just got scared. I heard noise and I didn't know what else to do. I just had to hide." And Gwyn is just making sure he's feeling comfortable. Very similar to how Rascal was with Neela, is in trying to comfort and stuff. That's the kind of thing what's going on there. They're having a little private moment right now. But yeah, that's what's going on.
Boy is gonna ask Gwyn, like, considering you're a tavern owner, I'm rather surprised that you don't deal with a few broken windows some rowdy nights.
It's quite a peaceful place around here.
Really?
Yeah. Usually, I mean, outsiders come here as tourists, and not really. No, it's quite.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Farmers aren't the most violent. They don't.
I've
they like
known
to drink.
a few farmers. They can be a bit violent when it comes to weapons.
Yeah. Usually it's peaceful, but
Sorry, we brought this into your humble abode.
It is what it is. It's already happened. I hope you guys learn from this, though, to make sure you keep an eye out. If you know something's after you, make sure you keep an eye out next time. It's adventuring 101. You know? You are together. You're our team. And he does that team. Right?
Team.
Okay.
Sense.
True, I would say more.
We are walking team tolerance, if that.
Team tolerance.
Is that what we're going with?
That's a pretty lame name.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not a big fan of that.
I'm open for different names.
Anything but team tolerance.
Gwyn gets a pen and paper, a quill and paper, and just passes it to someone. Goes, write them down. This is what me and my friends had to do a long time ago. Took us ages.
Do we really need a name?
No.
Yeah, I mean, we I just think that we're a right band of bastards.
Always disappeared into a room to finish a window, but you do hear an echo. You know what? I'd second that.
We did it. Guys, we did it.
There we go.
We said the thing.
Guys,
We
congratulations.
said the thing.
Congratulations.
Did it.
Yeah, we did
Now
it,
we can
guys.
end the...
That's it. Thank you for coming to D&D.
That's the end of the Crimson Petal.
But with that,
Oh,
into the
more
room.
D&D, huh?
Before we do anything else, Gwyn does go, I like that. he writes in big capital.
It does kind of suit us, to be honest.
I mean, you are all bastards.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself, Gwyn says.
You too.
You're not part of the crew, darling.
Yeah, definitely felt like I was part of something tonight.
Yeah, but not part of this crew.
Yeah, part of the panic. Welcome.
He's just looking at Twiggy
Panic
going,
Party, that's another one you can add to the list.
Panic at the tavern?
Panic at the pub.
oh, my heart. That's Gwyn. I'm too old for this shit.
It's kind a rough night. We could at least have something to cheer about. I mean, we're all still here.
Yeah.
Are we still here?
Speaking of which, I'm gonna have a nightcap. So he's just gonna. He hasn't got whiskey, but he is gonna use the jug. And you all see him whisper into it. And beer comes out of it.
What? Whispering to a jug? Are you going crazy?
I think he's already drunk.
A little bit, honestly.
Why do you whisper into a jug?
Well, this was a gift. Well, I say a gift. Me and my, as you would say, band of bastards, if that's what you're going with. I don't know why you do that.
I mean, we're here now.
Yeah. Anyway, we basically found it on an adventure, and it looked really good. And in the end, we found out that when you whisper certain things to it, it gives you it. So I have this idea of being able to use this to sell beer for free. I keep all the profit. This is free for me to use. Money's money. And then from there, I started buying whiskeys. I started buying all kinds of spirits. It led me to make a pretty penny, actually. And now I afforded this. So thanks to this little thing, I now have this.
That's a good story to tell at parties.
Just don't whisper mayonnaise to it.
You
Certainly
sure?
found a use for it. I mean, my friend Timothy, he had a co-worker where every time I got on his nerve, he would scream into a jar.
I think that's something slightly different, boy. But I appreciate the passion.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't pour out any kind of screams afterwards, so... I think he just did it as a form of therapy.
A scream jug. Amazing.
That does exist, by the way.
Yeah, I bet. But yeah, if he's gonna basically like pour himself one and then just say, you know, offer you all anything from that point, he can't change it from beer, unfortunately. So water's kind of off the table right now. Just beer.
Yeah, we'll take a beer.
Bit. He's gonna look at his son. Beer. half though.
Half pint.
Half pint. Speaking of half pints, Neela, where are you? What are you doing?
Neil's
Wow.
just right.
I meant in a nice
First of
way.
all, rude.
No.
Neil's just right outside of the bar, leaning up against the wall, just kind of looking at the bone that Rascal had pulled.
Okay.
And they're kind of like flipping it over, and because Rascal's hand was like full of charcoal dust, and they kind of grabbed it with their palm instead of their fingers, the whole thing is like covered in black charcoal dust. And one side has little carvings in it, and the other one is blank. And they keep flipping it from one side to the other, trying to figure out which side has more charcoal dust on it, but they can't quite figure it out. And that's all they're doing.
Okay. Do you, and it's up to you, Neela, because I don't know how far away you want to be from the entrance. Do you hear what's going off in the inside? It's up to you.
They're not really concentrating on it, if anything's going on in there.
Sure. And as you do that, there's a moment where you're inspecting and you just look around, and it's really weird because in such a short space of time, you've had pretty much everything happen to you. Where you have this immense pressure, emotionally, physically, and it's almost like when you're looking at this bone, it almost brings you a slight bit of comfort because it's something that you're used to doing. It's not out of your comfort zone to be looking at this kind of thing. And as you're staring, trying to work out what you mentioned, you just hear the wind going by, the rustling of trees, the rustling of bushes around you, and you're greeted just by the moonlight starting to almost directly hit you. And you just breathe for a bit. Whenever you want to go in, Neela, is up to you. But right now, if we want to quickly go into what everyone else is doing in the middle, if there's anything else you want to discuss while you're in this little tent, fabric tent, is there anything you guys want to say?
This boy's job pretty much endless, or can he have a break after finishing everything?
That is totally up to Boy, because I don't know how Boy's going to work. It's up to you.
He'd keep it as just like efficient, because even though he's good with like his work, he understands he's not the best with woodworks, so
Sure.
he just thinks if he hopes it'll do, and he'll probably ask Oakley if he can wake him to take second watches so he can check to see if nothing's fallen apart.
That's fine, yeah.
From what he's fixed.
We'll come on to watches in a second, guys. Don't worry. Is anything before we start to take watches? What I was thinking of. Oh, Rascal, do me a favor. Roll me an intelligence check.
What's happening here? Come on.
It's not. It's a check. It's a check, not a saving throw.
Yeah, but still. That's a mighty 8.
So when you're trying to ascertain how to deal with this brand, you're really just struggling to grasp how to deal with it. You know how to deliver it. It's something that you have learned, but to actually deal with it doesn't click yet. It's frustrating. That's all. Nothing to worry about. You guys, don't worry about it.
He's gonna take out his violin and just start playing tunes.
Okay. So as this settles down, and again, this is still in the middle of the night. It's pushing to around about 1, 2, I believe, something like that. Neil, how much time do you want to spend outside? I'm curious about this.
Neil will spend maybe an hour outside.
Okay,
short rest.
so let's say this. A short rest happens while you guys are all settling down. Oakley, you start taking watch. Neela, you're sort of taking watch, but not really. It's just because you're up while everyone else is starting to fall asleep. Is there anything else you want to do during that time, Neela?
Yeah, if the hour passes, they're gonna get up and they're going to take out their spell book, flip through it, look for a spell, and they're gonna take out some blue wire, and they're going to go around and start putting blue wire,
Yeah.
tying it around every entrance and window on the first level,
That's fine, yeah.
and then go back inside.
Yeah. Now you have it in your spellbook and stuff. But yeah, cool. Theodore.
So, the reason why I made the fort was because of Nila.
Yeah.
So, hopefully I'm still awake.
You can say, yeah, it's totally fine. You don't have to, when I say I'm
Okay.
asleep, you can still be the one who's awake still. It's totally fine.
Okay, so once I see Nila come inside, I smile really big, and I go towards her, but kind of stop before reaching her. And I take out a piece of paper, and I write down something, and I give it to them.
Okay, they'll take a look at it. What does it say?
So, sorry you're feeling down. Go to the corner. I made you a bed.
They'll look down at the paper and up at you, and they like open their mouth as if they're gonna say something, and then they're gonna write down on the paper, "Thank you," and turn it around and give it to Theo.
Theo just takes it and just smiles again, bigger, and then just goes close to the tent, but not really, just to kind of like to do some jazz hands towards it.
Ta-da. What's it
Theo
look like,
giggles a
Theo?
little.
I imagine the tent being kind of like a really, because it's
The
just
English language.
I know. It's just going to be something that's really cozy, really enclosed, and away from the others, just a little bit. A lot of pillows inside, a lot of like the mattress inside. And when Nila comes in, I'm just going to, and I hope I can do this, I want to cast.
I know what you're trying to do.
Wait, can I do it with this one or with that one?
You can do it.
I want to do prestidigitation to kind of do like a like the illusion of the night sky with
Yeah.
the stars and everything right inside the tent on the little top.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'm gonna go join Oakley.
Wait, Theo?
Huh?
Do you want to see something cool?
Sure. And then I
Alright,
go
Mila's
and I
gonna-
kind of.
Theo's gonna sit down with Theo in the tent and look up at the stars that Theo made. And then they're
Cool.
gonna close their eyes. And they're gonna cast Major Image. And then they're gonna make the night sky that the owl friend showed them in the tower with all of the different
Perfect.
planets.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
And they're gonna kind of make it spin a little bit so the planet that's closest changes every now and then.
Yeah. So you're sort of recapping what you saw. That's beautiful. Yeah.
He was just going to look at it, and it's just, wow. And just, by the way, the fact that I made the fort Mila size means that I have half my torso and legs outside of the tent.
That's fair.
Just imagine this really cozy little yurt, and then just
Yeah.
his legs kicking like, out the doorway.
Oakley,
It's
on your
just-
watch, you do like a, oh, sorry, you trip over a tiny bit.
Yeah.
He's gonna take one of their little medications,
Yeah.
and then they're going to lean on Theo's chest where he's kind of lying, and they're just gonna kind of fall asleep.
And even though obviously you have the medication, this is, in comparison to what happened, extremely peaceful for you. Thanks to good old Theo. Oakley. Theo, you're sort of stuck right here
Yeah.
now, so that's fine.
Pretty much. That's
Uh,
fine.
Oakley, during your watch, you look around, you go through and sort of inspect boys' work a tiny bit, like, oh, okay. And you sort of duck underneath. You open the wooden latch, the anti-assassin latch for the windows, look around, and you make more like focus on the night sky, you know, taking it all in. Take a deep breath, close, and you just walk around. And your watch comes to a close with no issue.
Beautiful. Okay, I'll go over to the boy and just go, hey, it's your turn.
Oh fuck! All right.
Hey, good work on all the repairs though. They're holding strong.
Oh, good.
They're okay. And with that, he's gonna just flop.
Yeah, that's fine.
and just sleep.
Boy's gonna kind of, on his watch, he's gonna hold his monkey wrench as if like holding a rifle of a guard, just like doing patrol. Trying to look all important, but also like slightly trying to balance the monkey wrench because it's quite heavy from one end.
Yeah, it is tilted. You sort of have to walk with one leg a little bit wider just to compensate.
Yeah, he's not walking in a straight line, like he's constantly crossing his legs over to try and counter the balance.
That's fair, yeah. Roll me a perception check, boy.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Shit. It's a 12.
I love how perception is the bane of this group.
More. That's why I'm doing it over and over again.
Fuck.
No, it's a very... Like, you take a bit more time, like, just inspecting your handiwork, right? It's okay. Again, like you said, work's not your speciality, but it's okay. Yeah, you just look around and just inspect and look outside, and the same thing as Oakley. You just see a lovely night sky. The moon is slowly moving across.
Birds are swaying, trees are singing.
Trees are singing. That's right. The treeness is I don't know. Before stream started, we were talking about penises on trees. Anyway, but your watch comes to a
Yes,
peaceful...
nice though.
But we will leave it at that.
We'll
No
leave it at
comments.
Watching that sink
Nope.
in the sugar.
The pieces together. So,
But your night comes to a peaceful end.
a peaceful climax.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
For the sake of my sanity,
so
We're gonna say that you all take a full night's rest finally. You do wake up a little bit later. Then usually it's like 8 o'clock when you guys usually wake up. It's around about 9 when you guys wake up. So 4 hit points, recover all your spells, all that kind of jazz, all fully loaded. Let's go on a break, and we'll come back to a new day. Cool.
Hey.
Good job, guys. Well done.
Hey.
Right, we'll see you guys in 10. Good job. All done. Nice.
Concluded the battle.
I know. That dude's a motherfucker. They're hard. They're like low challenge ratings, and I have no idea why. All right, guys. See you in a bit. Bye.
Oh,
and you guys can say hello now.
Hello.
Thank you for the raid, Gilded Troll. Appreciate it.
Hey.
When we got raided by you and we were on a break, I was like, shit, quick, go, quick, drink your tea, consume.
Quickly.
But thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. We just came off a break because the last before break we just finished the battle finally against the assassins of Baal, who is basically the god of murder and is basically a deity of assassins and all that kind of stuff, which you guys might find out a bit more about in the future. Someone's called Shadows Assassin in the chat, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect.
Awesome.
But everyone survived. Oakley was the final blow with a big round kick to the neck jaw area, which slammed him into the wall. Oakley took the skull with whatever red marks it is around their face. And then afterwards, we had like a nice little sleepover, basically, where the gang decided to name themselves the Band of Bastards. Really, I'm trying to work a way of getting it in some time, but now you guys can be called a Band of Bastards officially, I guess, if you're still going with that. But it was a really nice moment.
It was unbelievably meta. It was beautiful.
It was so meta, and I think sometimes you got to be meta just for entertainment purposes, right? But yeah, it just led to a nice little bit of role play as Neela was going through a bit of a traumatic experience, because you can't blame them for that at all. But we got comforted by Rascal and Theodore, and everyone had a nice, peaceful-ish sleep. Knowing that at least now you have each other to back you up in those scenarios. And from a mechanical point of view, Kia's sword would have been protecting everyone this time instead of being split as well. And Rascal gave a little tiny bit of information, not too much. What was the information you gave again, Rascal? It was mainly like you knew the person.
The scar on his chest gave the location to the person who he met outside, but he didn't tell anyone that he met someone outside. It's just that someone he met from his future. Jesus, Back to the Future now. Someone he met from his past.
We gotta go back, Molly. Molly.
Someone he met from his past has placed a scar and this brand upon him, and they will now know where he goes every day.
Everywhere you go. Yep. All
I'm
right.
now determined to make Magnus travel at 88 miles per hour.
Go, Magnus, go.
You need to find a flux capacitor somewhere in the campaign.
Store it on his
That's what heats up the tea and coffee. What's in his horn? The flux capacitor.
Yes, that's what I'm
heats
using
it
the
up.
flux capacitor for. It's just a heating element.
All right, guys, let's get back into it then. The morning comes to you all. Kia, obviously, you would be waking up first because you are an elf. So let's quickly. You're eating, but is there anything that Kia would have done in the morning? It would have been around about 6 o'clock. For when Kia would have woken up, I guess. So is there anything Kia would have done separate to the group?
God damn it. I wasn't prepared, my dude.
What does Kia have for breakfast?
Yeah.
Tears.
That's fair. That's fair.
The blood of her enemies. No.
Nice.
She's gonna wake up.
Finds the corpses that we killed the night before and feasts.
And she's going to just kind of sit up and like look over everyone who's asleep and kind of take note on where people are and kind of takes a closer look at like the relationships between people. So like based on like who people have decided to sleep like next to or near or like share a mattress with, just gonna kind of take that in and just watch people kind of slowly waking up.
I like that. Yeah. So
Everybody's sleeping.
yeah. So because they're an elf, they are awake before everyone else, basically. So I believe Theodore and Neela are still in the same position. Would you say? Just so we're clear. Yeah,
Probably.
Theo, are you cool with Neela sleeping on your chest?
Yeah.
Cool. Rascal, whereabouts would you be?
It would be, because you said you kind of fortified the area with the tables. Kia?
Kinda, yeah, right?
Yeah. Just kind of like place them around so it was like a wall-ish.
Yeah.
You would probably have put a chair underneath the table and leaning up against the chair.
Like
His back up,
legs like
sitting.
that.
legs like crossed over and then back against the chair and just sitting up and head down.
Okay, Oakley, what about you and your giant legs?
It's just supposed to be starfished across the whole centre.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Yeah. You haven't got a mattress because it's just too small for you. You're just on the floor on the wood, just it's out of it. And boy, whereabouts are you?
Boy doesn't necessarily walk in his sleep, but he works in his sleep. I mean, just the constant memory of him like hitting stuff and like dragging stuff and climbing up stuff. He's probably halfway up the fort and passed out, so all Kay would probably see is just his legs sticking out of the clutter of tables that are there, and just hearing snoring irradiating from there.
Like when you like see a dog having a dream and it's just running, it's like
yeah, he's kind of done that. Like
he's
if you were to
working.
like have. If you were to have like a night camera zooming in on it
Yeah.
and you just sped it up, it would just be like Boy basically climbing, sleep climbing the force until he's just over it.
Yeah, you do.
Aw.
Creepy, but also
Little sleep artificer.
Yeah,
There's a little dent in the wood.
yeah, because he's
next
just
to him.
dreaming and he's just like, oh, my hand just seems to be on a level here. I'm just gonna push up, and so
That's
he's
fair.
just like sleep crawling like a fucking goblin just
Yeah.
there.
So once you all
Horrific,
like
but adorable.
once Key, you sort of finally observe what the fuck Boy is doing.
You just see his leg twitching.
And
Just-
it's kind of interesting for you, Kia, because you're sort of just fascinated by the movements what boys doing in their sleep, and through that, it brings it to the point because you've watched for hours now, just to speed things up, and then everyone wakes up.
Just the fascination of. I'm
He's
never
on the
gonna
flat
get
part
over
of the
that.
table.
That's
He
adorable.
slides. Boy wakes up by sliding off the table and just hitting his head on the floor.
Yeah, bonk. Magnus sort of falls out your pocket and just looks around trying to get you to pick him back up.
Or he just hops.
He's like on hind legs, just, and
I'm still on the floor, mate. Let me get up. So I just sit up and pick him up and pocket him.
okay, and a little bit of comes out his nose. Gwyn provides you with food. Again, veggies, a bit of meat. I believe it restarts at dawn, so he will provide water so you guys can hydrate. So he'll just, and he just goes water, and then water comes out. If I'm being honest, it's
Still-
just you just say
it's a
water.
little bit less ominous. That's a better way to do it.
Yeah. He likes being secretive because you want to tell you his secrets of how he makes money.
Even though he just told us the night before.
Yeah.
But you have food, and the day ahead is yours.
At the end of lunch, well, breakfast, lunch, I don't know, what time is it, but
Brunch.
Rascal will pick up a piece of
Brunch.
bread. Brunch, yeah. Rascal will pick up a piece of bread and start heading towards the door without saying anything.
And there's the ambulance to pick up the bodies.
Are the bodies still just lying around upstairs, or where are they?
Where did you guys kill them? I deleted them off the map, so I have no idea.
On the balcony,
Yeah,
really.
you and
Yeah,
the
they're
One-
all on the balcony.
One
apart from the
is
guy
outside,
There's
balcony.
one in the room,
One's
one
in a
the room, one on the balcony, and one outside on the floor.
The
And
bodies
then
are still
also
there.
Put them
head
all
on the
together
balcony.
in a
Yeah, I would
corner.
have thought we
It's
would have
fine.
stacked them in a room
Yeah,
and
just
just
like
closed the
stacked.
door.
Yeah, they're in a
Sure.
room. It's fine.
Close the door. Nothing to see here. Forget it exists.
Burn
outside.
it.
Sight out of mind.
It's like the room in The Shining. It's the one where you don't go in.
Yeah.
You just see
Tango
it.
with bodies.
Oh.
So-
no.
So let's say you guys bring the bodies inside the house instead of keeping them outside.
Sure.
Well,
Okay.
there's one out of the window, and the rest of them are inside the house already. Three of them are on the balcony. Well, two of them are in a room, and
Yeah.
two of them are on the balcony.
That's
It's-
just bodies. Let's
It's,
just
it's
say
starting
that.
to smell. If I'm honest, it's still
Just toss them out
summertime.
of the window.
Yeah, just shit them out the window.
One as you throw it.
Cleaning.
Broken bones
Yeah,
as they land.
one like you open the now barricaded windows and you throw, and one of them just hits the head as it hits, and its head just snaps as it falls.
Oh,
Is it like Rick and Mortis already setting in? So we basically
Yeah, Rick and
are
Mortis would
throwing
set in.
T-posing bad guys'
Yeah.
bodies
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, they are like this. It's like carrying a surfboard kind of thing. It's a whoop, 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 and then through.
I was gonna go and just say, is there any chance to just put these? Because I think we're just dragging them with no real direction of where the hell to
Well,
put them.
before anything, who the fuck are these lot?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Just chucking them. All right, listen. God, I don't know how long you guys have been a team. I don't know how long you've been adventurers. But information is very important.
Well, they were kind of killing us at the very beginning, so there wasn't any time or chance for us to kill them.
What was I
So
meant to do? I just chucked him out the window.
information is important. So let's break it down. They're at least assassins, right? Maybe not the
Yes.
best. Okay.
I mean, they got 2 of us.
Well, he's still here. So, did you go down? Because he obviously didn't see anything.
It was a whole thing.
Oh, okay, I've been there. It's okay. Weird, very. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like you're sleeping,
Very weird.
but you're not sleeping, and you can sort of hear everything around you. Yeah. Weird. Anyway, that's not important. So you know we're assassins.
Yes.
Any other information you guys can gather?
They were
Oh,
black.
one of them was wearing this, and he'll pull out the skull mask.
Oh, he's fucking like that. Jesus,
yeah, he's
not
just
that,
shove it in his face.
not that early in the morning. And he's. You know what? I'm gonna make him roll a religion check. Let me see what he knows. Hey, natural 19.
Ooh.
Oh. He looks at it, and that's the highest I've rolled today, apart from that nat 20. He's just sort of inspecting it, and this is a symbol of Baal, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I think we've dealt with them before.
Yeah, it makes
We've heard their name before.
Well, it makes sense because assassins usually, if they're going to go out for a kill, they tend to. This is one of the deities they usually pray to during that time.
Right? That's cheerful.
Yeah. So,
So-
any information about Baal? What's going on with Baal? Anything there?
Didn't we, like, wasn't that the same guy that the other people were worshipping, and that we have to find somebody so that we can stop them?
Yeah, that's the main thing of where we're going to do the thing.
Why are you guys still being secretive?
Don't
What?
think it's the difference between being secretive and just not knowing enough.
Yeah.
There's secrets,
These
and then
guys-
there's
Yeah, this
stupidity.
is as best as I could do.
These are the guys that attack their own team members in the
Okay,
middle of
it
battle.
was one time.
It was 2 times. Going on 3.
Times, but like, it was only a little shock.
You were the only person I took damage off of.
Once the other person was Rascal, and they're fine.
Hey, look, listen. We're on our way to make sure that someone doesn't die. We got a list from a book. The guys that we tackled last time, they look very similar to the ones that try to kill us this time. That's where we're going. We're trying to keep from someone dying.
But
Who?
people are dying along the way, so it's all going absolutely fantastically.
I mean, people die all the time.
Well, no, this one's different because, and he'll say this very quietly because he doesn't want Annie to hear it. He says, someone very close to us has died, and his name was on the list.
Yeah, there was a list.
A list.
A list.
Yeah.
What was on the list? Have you still got it? Did you leave it? What do you mean?
Well, who's got the book?
Well, I'm not there. I got the book, but I'm not there.
Where are you, Rascal?
I walked out of the door and I'm going back to where I met. I
But,
forget
I
her
mean-
name every single
Seeker.
time.
I mean-
Seeker.
Seeker.
Thank you.
Rascal.
Last night.
Rascal had it last.
I think Rascal has it.
Okay.
Well, anyway,
I want it to be
there's
known-
names on the list.
I want it to be known that I'm not with these guys, but I'm with them at the moment, you know?
Oh, you're hired.
You're
Yeah.
with us by
Alright.
association.
That's fair. Hope you're getting paid a lot.
I hope so too.
What's money nowadays?
You talking to me, who swindled a lot of people for
No.
faking? So money's good. Gets you places.
Yeah, but like, It's better to hear the roar of an audience.
Yes. I'm just going to agree.
Yeah.
Sorry, Neela, what did you want to say?
While this whole conversation is going on, the reason I originally asked where the bodies were was that Neela would like to go to where the bodies are and take their little butcher's knife.
Yeah, you do your thing, dude. Have at it.
Neela's there, just leave it be.
While everyone else is tucking into their bacon and like meat, Neela's tucking into the corpses and just harvesting.
You
Wait,
said that one of their necks snapped, right? Is that the death?
that's the one outside.
Right.
I'm sorry, but the mental image that just last night I had this tiny little person just sleeping on my chest.
Yep.
We were looking at stars.
Yep. Yep. It's almost like necromancy now, but like it's not. What are you specifically after, Neela? Just so I know.
They're gonna go to the death head, the one that Neela killed them.
Yep.
They're gonna look at them, and they're just gonna.
Oakley killed him, but yeah.
That Neela killed.
Oh, Neil. Sorry, I thought you said Neela killed. Yeah, go on.
And Neela's just gonna kind of like sink the knife into their chest just to be sure. And then they're gonna let's see. I think they'll try to take the thyroid cartilage on top of the
Dexterity check then. See how messy this gets. I like the idea, by the way, that Neela's going to come back covered in blood. Morning, guys.
17 plus 3.
Oh, you're fine, yeah.
So
Yeah, you're fine. It takes you a fair bit again. And you're slightly hesitant about it because this is the thing that took you down. So even though you know it's dead, you still have that kind of, but what if? But then you'll be butchering. You be butcher. Neela the butcher.
They'll take the whole head off.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, and they'll use prestidigitation to clean themselves up and the piece of bone that they get out of it.
Sure.
I adore the contrast between Neela, like, being scared out of her mind and then butchering a human corpse. Like, that's just...
It's
I love
Just
it.
get of everything that's alive. When it's dead, it's anyone's
so
game.
good.
It's anyone's
Like,
game. You know, it's fine.
Neela, scared to get a hug from a friend. However, little
Body?
stab.
It's
stabby,
free real estate.
Little stabby, stabby. Slaps the dead corpse.
You can fit so much necromancy in this. All right, so while Neela's
You can fit so much
You
necromancy.
can get so many ribs out of this.
so much divination from
Taps
this.
the body.
And his head rolls off.
So as Neela picks up the head by the hair, stares at it. What are you guys eating? Just eating brunch, right? Well, we're having a nice
The
brunch.
horses.
Wait, can we see Neela doing this?
Nah, they're outside. You're inside.
I
They're...
was just going to say, if we saw holding the head, I'd just say, yeet it, see how far you can throw it.
Well, after a little bit of time, Gwyn sort of just turns to you lot and just goes, one of the things I know, I'm not a cleric, I'm not a part of a clergy here, but I do know that Baal has certain followers who dedicate their kills to them. They say that anytime they kill someone, anytime they murder, it gives Baal power. From what I've heard, Baal has... It's not that he's a god. He's just a deity. He's not the most powerful. He was. And them killing people, that helps bring him back. Gives him more power. Now, regarding their ways, there's certain ways you can dedicate assassinations and murders to Baal. What I do know is that people who are in the clergy for Baal, not assassins, but actual clerics dedicated to them, they have to go through a horrible initiation. What I know, for them to be part of the clergy of Baal, they have to prove that they've murdered. And for some reason, I don't know why it's this number, so don't ask me. But I've heard that they need to kill at least 16 people, different humans, or humanoid actually, not just humans, just different people, as long as they're sentient. But we have to do it all in unique ways. 16 people, 16 ways.
Can I roll insight on this guy? Why does this guy know so much about this?
Because he rolled so high, to be fair, but yeah, sure.
Oily writing, all that you're saying
That's
now.
an 8.
Like
I just kind of like...
I mean...
I want to see whether he seems like sus, whether he's like, I tried this and I didn't get it.
No, this for you, and obviously an 8, you're just basically seeing it as face value right now. But
Yeah.
for Gwyn, you do know that he what is like almost a retired adventurer. So he has dealt with the usual things, assassins, cults, just usual adventuring things, right?
You know, the usual adventure and shit.
This is why he's sort of saying to you lot about information. Because he would have done like little bits of information here and there regarding religious things, cults. This is just one of those where it's like, either from speaking to the party he was with, or just associations, he knows about certain cults. I'm trying to get this because he rolled so high in his religion. If he rolled low, I'd say he knows nothing. But this is more like, it's more word of mouth than anything. And he sort of looks to you lot and goes, I know there's one more rule about them as well. That once you're part of the clergy, you have to sort of keep Baal, I don't know if it's entertained or satisfied. Satisfy is more the word. And it's something about 10 days.
Wow, that's absolutely horrific.
A 10-day, which would be a week for you lot to know. But yeah. I don't know if it's every 10 days. I'm not sure. Something about a 10-day. I think it's just that they have to kill within a 10-day. And if they don't, they have to kind of make it up. But I know they can just kill whenever they want. But if they go to the 10-day mark, it's almost like they're going against their deity. So they can kill however they want. Thea.
What do you mean they need to make it up?
So if they don't murder someone in a 10-day, then the next 10-day they have to murder 2.
Okay.
Basically. But they can kill whenever they want.
I mean, just an increase of 2 doesn't seem like a lot.
I think killing anyone in any capacity is kind of bad.
Oh, definitely. But like, I was expecting like a massive death, like a city or something, because if they
One
fail.
person per 10-day across the entire clergy every 10-day.
I'm just saying that if somebody were to miss the 10 days, if I was a deity, I would demand a little bit more than just an extra body.
Well, they can do however many murders they want. They can kill 50 people in that 10-day.
Gonna go do a murder. Sorry, boss. I'm gonna be out for the week.
If we set an alarm on the watch. Beep, 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 beep. Oh shit, I'm
Oh
late.
shit, gotta go do murder.
I'm late. I'm so very late.
Wondering again.
But yeah, that's all. That's the most I can really say. Anything else you can? I think you can speak to some of the clergy here. There might be information at the tower. Other than that, I don't know. So what's your plan, you lot? What are you doing after this? Where are you going again?
I have lost track.
Winterhaven.
Sure.
You're already in winter.
Oh wait, no, we're not.
You're already
going
here.
to
Wait a minute.
high moon.
We already got here.
High
so
moon.
We just need to find.
Yes, where the moon is high. I guess by the name.
I don't know why it's called High Moon, if I'm honest. Huh. It's a nice place. It's a nice place. I've been. It's a lot of
What
taverns.
are your thoughts about their gates and how flammable they are?
He sort of looks at you. It stares and goes, I don't usually look at gates and think how flammable they are, to be fair.
You should start.
Welcome to our group.
I should, yeah.
I mean, to be honest, your gate was really wimpy.
Thanks. Sorry. I apologize for not being prepared for a fucking fireball to hit it.
Sorry.
It was a minor fireball, to be fair. Also, you had people infiltrating your town, so
Yeah, I would say even though we fixed the gate, even though we fixed the gate, maybe increasing it by just a few feet, just so that it's not for flying height of Coldboat, may be a good future investment.
Oh, you know,
Well,
metal gates also work.
Strictly speaking, boy, if they can fly, they can fly for as long as they want.
So at least enough to get in the way.
You're just picturing like a wall, what is 1,000 feet high, just so they give up on the way.
It's not that easy a thing to climb.
Kobolds are weird. They're just a pest, honestly. We don't even know where they're coming from. We've heard that they are just trying to create chaos. They're just enjoying fucking up our town. Other than that, I don't know. I'll just kill them, honestly. It's a pest. If you see them on the way, just kill them. That'd be quite nice. But if you want to do us a favour, just kill as many kobolds as you can on the way. You might interact with some of them.
Seems to be a very good conflict of morals going on here. How just a few minutes ago we discussed how any sort of form of murder is, not justified, and here we are saying kill.
I didn't say anything.
You said kill them as pests.
They are pests.
while this argument is going on, can Kia kind of sneak out and see where Rascal is?
Do you actually want to try and sneak out, or just say in flavour?
Not like overtly, like not overt or covert, just kind of going.
If you're trying to sneak out so people don't notice you, you have to roll a stealth check.
Okay, sure. Life is short. Roll a 7 on your stealth.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, that's a full 10.
What's everyone's passive perception?
Oh god.
Not many of you are over 10, by the way. I know this.
I am 10.
You are 10?
I'm 11.
Well,
Okay.
I'm 11. Woo!
Wow.
Boy's more interested in the conversation, so
Yeah,
they
of
don't
course.
care what Kia's
So
doing.
you do notice, like, Becca, Kia's, like, trying to walk back, stumbles over one of the mattresses that were on the floor, and then just awkwardly turns around.
Yeah, just gets up, pretends like that didn't happen, leaves.
Okay. Rascal, what are you doing?
He is going outside and he's walking back towards where he met Seeker last night.
Okay. You arrive at the little picnic table. And the only thing that's there is a apple core.
He's going to sit at the table where he sat last night.
Mm-hmm.
Take out his dagger and slam it into the table. Take out his notebook and just start scribbling down angrily just taking everything in.
Okay.
And every now and then he will take out his dagger and smash it in again.
So it's just like.
Yeah.
Mhm. Apart from that,
And he'll put his head in his hands. And just kind of scream to himself. Not too loud, not too hard. And just sit there with his head in his hands.
and you hear a whisper in the back of your head. I'll see you really soon, little one. For now, I've got work to do. See you in High Moon. And we're going to end the session there. Good job, guys. Really fun session. Good shit.
Ooh.
Ah.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
Damn.
So, obviously next...
Damn, Dave.
What?
Good session.
Thank you.
Good session.
You guys made it good. I was just facilitating the direction, I guess. But I was totally gonna let you guys go into Winterhaven and like talk to people for information about Baal. I rolled a natural 19. I believe we got a +4 to religion, so I could give you a little bit like for that, at least for the clergy side of things. There's other things what you guys don't know about yet, but holy shit, good stuff, guys. Awesome role play, nice fighting. Rascal had a nice time, burn a few calories running around, jumping and leaping and stuff.
Oh my.
But yeah, good shit, guys. Next week, we will be back here. We'll be doing probably the last little bits around Winterhaven if you want to do any more research. You got a few options to do. You can go back to the baths if you want to. But yeah, out of Winterhaven next week, seeing what happens down the road. Regarding the journey itself, you're quite close to High Moon now. If it's a straight shot, which it's D&D, so it never is. But you are basically the next place you will visit is High Moon, and that'll be like lead up to the climax of this arc. And we're gonna get into it, and I'm super excited about it. But yeah, seriously, good job today, guys. Really fun. Neela, did you roll your portent things?
I did not.
I just thought about it because like portent, I hate portent as a DM because it's so good. It's such a good goddamn thing. But yeah, seriously, great job, guys. Maddie, I hope you're working really hard.
Yeah. If you're still here,
I'm gonna
be mad.
Get out. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to say apart from obviously the VODs are going to be up on YouTube now because I'm calling you guys by your character names right now because Rascal is really on it with the YouTube stuff right now.
Yeah, that fictional character is so good at dealing with the internet.
So good.
He really knows how to handle a computer.
But again, thank you to Carmen for doing the thumbnails, the new screen, what we have for the openings, the layouts in the channel below as well. It's just been really wonderful. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Lana, thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate it. But yeah, it feels like we're taking this channel a little bit more to the next level, and it's been great. So check us out on Wednesday for I Roll, Therefore I Am.
Do not expect an ounce of the professionalism shown
God,
in
no.
our streams,
Yeah.
or in the D&D streams, in the podcast.
If you want to watch a slow descent into insanity, you can join us on Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a good
what
way.
I like to call a clusterfuck.
A clusterfuck is what it's about. I roll, therefore I clusterfuck. And then on Saturdays we have the Road to El Terrell, where our group is finally going to get reunited after a month and a half.
Don't speak too soon
Obsession.
there,
No,
mister.
don't jinx it. Don't.
Me and Kaya are literally riding the horses, being quiet all the way through. And then next Sunday, we crack on with what's happening next. I'm really excited for what's happening next. I've got some cool stuff prepared for you lot. Yeah, pop back, guys.
Who?
It's fun for me.
Okay.
But it's actually
Who's gonna die?
I'll say
We're fucked.
I will say this. There's something what has been requested for ages, within like my community, for me to put into this campaign, and it's finally happening.
The Wheel of
What did
Misfortune.
you guys request?
You guys don't know.
What did you guys
do?
Right.
What did you do?
What?
Bye.
No!
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
No!